I'm James Spann. This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday, the 16th of August, watching what's left of the system that will never go away, seemingly, TD5, moving back into the Gulf of Mexico this morning, and that's an interesting forecast challenge. Let's check the Skycam shots first off around the network this morning. First off, coming from the Birmingham Metro, that's the Inverness Skycam. On top of the Wingate Inn, overlooking traffic on Highway 280. Things are nice and quiet. Up in Jasper, that's the view coming from the King Building. And way down south, that's the Alabama Gulf Coast, as seen from the Skycam on top of the Phoenix All Suites. Here's the water vapor satellite shot this morning. The core of the heat bubble is a little west of the state now, and that's good. And let me tell you what, Saturday, almost every reporting station around the Birmingham Metro did not hit 90 except the Birmingham Airport. They touched 90 for about 5 minutes, so the string is alive. We've gone 42 consecutive days with highs of 90 or hotter as the record keeps on churning. But you can see that the most intense heat was indeed west of the state yesterday. Looks like 103 out there around Texarkana. Dallas-Fort Worth doing triple digits. But look at the Northeast. Temperatures in the 70s up there. And see a high of only 53 degrees over parts of Canada up there north of Minnesota. Hey, maybe that's a sign that fall can't be that far away. Convective outlook, couple of slight risk areas today. One on the eastern plains of the Rockies, Colorado and Wyoming, and then a slight risk from near Richmond up north into New England. And tomorrow there's no formal risks, but we do note the low-end 5% chance over Louisiana, and that's with the potential of a tropical depression. Old TD5 coming right back at him. We'll talk about more about that in just a moment. There's a look at the QPF chart. Numbers are way up there. This is the rain expected through Friday evening at 7 p.m. And this is suggesting rains of over 4 inches for northwest Alabama, with the amounts tapering off down toward Dothan. And the big bullseye is 7.7 inches, well to the southwest of New Orleans there with our tropical depression. Let's take a look. Now, the Atlantic Basin is awfully quiet with the exception of the remnant of TD5. Look at the quick peek at the surface chart coming off the ruck. And really, the pressures aren't that low. But again, if you look at those wind barbs very carefully, you'll see that there is indeed a surface circulation south of Fort Walton Beach this morning. And that's what's left of the TD5. Satellite imagery showing that it's awfully disorganized, obviously. But having said that, the thing is over water, and it could get its act together to some degree before coming back in. There's a look at the modeling on TD5. It's doing the old loop-de-loop. Most models have it coming up towards southeast Louisiana, coming across New Orleans, and then recurving northeast. And again, that keeps us on the moist side of that thing. Now, we've had some spots around the state that have gone over 4 inches of rain for the past 3 days, and we'll take the more we can get. In the intensity scheme, just a couple of models bring it up to a tropical storm. Most of them keep it as a tropical depression. And again, in terms of the rain effect, it doesn't matter, and it will not be a really dangerous storm. No hurricane, no strong tropical storm, just more rain for parts of the Deep South, and that's good. Look at the GFS, the OZ run, valid at 1 o'clock today. Heat bubble off to the west. Now, it's going to be toasty, don't get me wrong. We'll be up in the mid-90s today, but there's that surface low, TD5, south of Mobile Bay, later today, drifting slowly west. And we'll mention the possibility of scattered afternoon showers and storms around here later today. Chance of any one spot getting wet, we'll say about 1 in 3. Tomorrow, that broad surface low is moving inland over Louisiana. No real change here. Scattered mostly afternoon showers and storms. Now, Wednesday, you can see the clear weakness in the ridge right over us with the higher heights off to the east and west. And the tropical low on this run of the GFS is actually over Shreveport, and this is an outlier. Most of the models recurve it northeast up toward Tupelo and Nashville. So I think there should be a general increase in the number of showers and storms on Wednesday, and pretty much the same thing on Thursday. Both of those days should feature scattered to perhaps numerous showers and storms. And Friday, the moisture stays in place. Highs this week mostly low and mid-90s. On the days where the coverage of the rain will be better, low 90s. Let's check that weekend. There's a look at Saturday. The core of the wave action stays up north with the westerlies. Down below that, not much change. Some evidence of drier air trying to nose in perhaps in the north by Sunday, with a surface low in the northeast and a weak boundary trying to get down toward I-20. But again, we all know that cold fronts just don't make it through here in August that often. And Monday of next week, we'll go back to the upper levels, the core of the heat off to the west. And down below that, again, evidence of drier air, but we'll believe that when we see it later this week. We'll check the end of the forecast on August 31st. Highest heights north of here. And that opens the door for tropical mischief with the tropical easterly flow down through here. But again, no specific sign of any activity on this run. But again, this is in voodoo land. We all know that could change very easily. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening. ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.